The Yellow Sea is an action thriller from the director of The Chaser, 2008 movie. In this film, Gu-nam is a taxi driver slash mahjong gambling addict. He owes 60,000 yuan to some thugs because they allowed his wife to sneak into Korea to work and send money back, but she hasn't been doing that. So he still owes them about 10,000 US, and he doesn't have any way to pay them back. He's got a little daughter that he keeps with his mother, and he doesn't have any way of making the money, so he's approached by Myun. He is another gangster. They all live in Joseon-jak, though. It is a little sort of border town in between Korea and China, and a lot of people work there illegally. So they offer him a deal. Myun says if he goes to Korea, he'll wipe away the debt. He's got 10 days to assassinate a professor, take the guy's thumb, and he also has a chance to look for his wife because he's got 10 days to do it. So he goes over there and he starts looking into it. The movie's divided into 4 distinct acts. There's the first one where it develops his character. The second one's about the job, where things get a little bit more hairy because when he's about to do the assassination attempt, someone else kills the professor and he finds himself being chased by the police, 2 different gangs, and the movie just sort of becomes more of a mystery. It starts to really get into the pulse-pounding action sequences. The movie is directed by the guy who did The Chaser, and that movie's known for really intense handheld chase sequences. This movie's no different. It has really good suspense. The main character is just like an average man, so he's not like a kung fu expert or anything. He spends most of the movie running away from people. And the movie also has that sort of nihilistic dark edge that The Chaser has. So due to the strict gun laws in Korea, all the characters use hatchets or knives on each other, and the gangsters are always fighting with each other. The movie has some really interesting acting from... The actor is really good. He plays Myun. The film definitely gets a little over the top, though. It's a tad excessive at the end. There's like a scene where Myun goes into a room with like 20 guys, and then they cut to them all on the ground dead, and he's like fine. So the movie has its gritty action sequences. It has cool chase sequences. The movie just gets a little excessive in the second half, but it's still a really enjoyable thriller. Sometimes it can leave you scratching its head in how complex it is, but I feel it is a very enjoyable film, so I give it a 7.5 out of 10.